Hi. So this is me, BritDog, and this is the Q&A. In this journal, I have the 28 questions that were asked on the form. I wrote them down because this part of the house has the worst internet. I only have one phone, I don't have a laptop, so I wrote them down in here. So we're going to be starting with the anonymous questions. Basically the questions that don't have a username attached to them, and I'm going to go down the named ones. If there's a repeat of a question, I'm not going to answer it because I already answered it. So, anyways, let's get started. So, anonymous in questions. So, question 1, who or what inspired you to be on YouTube? So, I watched a lot of Dan TDM. I still do watch a lot of Dan TDM. And I was just really inspired. My young mind was inspired by just the way, I don't know, it was just fun to watch him, and it was something I thought, I want to do that as well. I am glad that my parents didn't allow me to go on YouTube when I was initially thinking about it, like when I was like 8 or 9, because I definitely feel like I have matured a lot, and I'm kind of immune to like the hate comments, which I thankfully haven't gotten a lot of, but so probably Dan TDM would be the big inspiration for me. Question 2, what's my hardest demon? Jawbreaker by Zenthic Alpha. Though Space Lock probably comes in a close second, but Jawbreaker was probably just a little bit harder. I also fluked Space Lock and I died at 97 twice on Jawbreaker, so I mean, yeah. Number 3, this was one of the more popular questions. Why did I choose the name BritDog? I didn't actually come up with it. It was my dad's old account name. We used to play like Skylanders and stuff, and I do want to start doing playthroughs of that together. And he would always let me have the BritDog account, and he had like some sort of just weird like randomly generated account, like name was like Sickly Anemone or something like. But yeah. The name I came up with myself, and I find it very stupid now in hindsight, was Dent Crosser, and I really cannot imagine me being Dent Crosser and not BritDog. I just really cannot imagine that. And I'm very glad I grew out of that, and I chose BritDog and not that. So, this was the most popular question. I got asked like 3 times. So, what PC do you use? I have no goddamn clue. I have no clue. I just know it's 60. It has a 60 hertz. I have no goddamn clue. I could not tell you. If I yelled a gun to my head, I would just say shoot. 5. What's the hardest non-demon level you've done? So, I'm gonna take this one of 2 ways. One is if it's a not rated demon, and in that case it would be probably Questionable Surge 1 or 2. They're both about tied for difficulty. But if you mean like that's not a demon, like Insane 9-star or like a challenge, then probably Loops challenge that I verified like a couple days ago. I could not really tell you like what's the hardest Insane like 9-star I've done, because I haven't done like High Life, Ghoul, I haven't done like those stuff like that. So probably Loops challenge. That's probably what I'd say. Okay, do you play instruments? I play the violin, and I am kind of decent at it. I would not say I'm good in the slightest, but I think I'm okay at it. And I like playing it just as long as the piece is not 10 minutes of 16th notes, because I can't play that. Okay, number 7, my favorite food, chocolate. I am a chocoholic, okay? Like, I don't like any other candy, but like, if you just give me some chocolate, I'll talk. Just if I would be like the worst spy. If like they just captured me and then just offered me chocolate, I'd be like, okay, I'll tell you everything. I love chocolate so goddamn much. It's the best. Okay. Number 8, your favorite GD level. This one also got asked twice, I think. Coco Bello. Easily. It is so fun. It's not that laggy. I say that just because there's the secret way art above the level, but everything else doesn't lag. It's an amazing level. It's so fun, but it's also challenging. It's my favorite level, and it probably will be for a long time. The only level that I can maybe think would overtake it would be Belloc, but I haven't played Belloc, so. Why do you like Geometry Dash enough to play it? Not trying to be rude, this is a serious question. So, the thing is, for me, that separates Geometry Dash from something like Just Shapes and Beats or Mario Maker is really because all three of those games you can make your own levels, and they're all like fun platformers that can be very difficult. But what separates Geometry Dash from those other two for me is not only that really wide music selection, like you can choose basically an infinite amount of songs, especially if you use the song replacement. But also you can make works of art in Geometry Dash. Stuff like Eschaton is a work of art. Stuff like, I'm drawing a blank now, but like In Silico, even Acid Rush 3, Against the God, these are works of art people put so much time into, which is with something like Mario Maker. Yes, you can make some pixel art like on the preview, but when you play the level, it's not there. And so, what really separates Geometry Dash for me from, say, Mario Maker is you can make art, and also you can make art with amazing music, and you can't really do that with many other games, really. Favorite Gauntlet level? Slam. Just Slam. All the other Gauntlet levels suck. Like, okay, Scarlet Surge is fun, and then there's a couple, like, okay ones, but Slam is fun, it's well designed, the boss looks damn cool, and it's not too hard either. All the other Gauntlet levels are terrible. So I would say a close second would be Darkness Keeper. That one's also very easy and also pretty well designed. Okay. Last anonymous question, and this is one that was already asked, so do not look through this. So, now these are the ones that have a username attached to them, so I'm just going to say the person who asked the question and then the question. So, Vex asks, do you enjoy creating as much as beating/playing levels in Geometry Dash? I don't know. I do like making gameplay. I often have a lot of ideas on what to make, but it often doesn't turn out the way I want it to, so I have a lot of just kind of like abandoned projects, I guess would be the word, and I'm just kind of starting to learn how to deco. I mean, I don't think good by any chance, but I think I'm slightly better than the recent tab, if that makes sense. Spark asks for a name reveal. Brit Darg. Boom. Okay, Corruption X asks, what are the requirements of skill needed to beat an extreme demon? So, as I have a hardest of a hard demon, though I have beaten like 6 hard demons that are rated in game, I would say you need to be a decent jack of all trades. You need to be pretty good with just about everything. But there's 3 things you really need to be good at, and those are the wave, the ship, and timings. Because those are the 3 most used things in extreme demons nowadays. Like you'd be hard pressed to find something that an extreme demon that does not use these in any way, shape, or form. Because even Super Probably level, being extremely memory based, has timings, and that is what contributes to the difficulty, not only the memory. So, short answer, you need to be jack of all trades, but you need to be especially good at the wave, ship, and timings. You also need to be patient as well, because it's going to take you a long time to beat it. Okay. Denzin asks, hi, want a collab? Spark asks, when you watch YouTube, who do you watch, and can I have a shout out? So as I said, I watch DanTDM. I watch like PewDiePie, and then for the other kind of general, I watch movie reviewers like Shrefalis, Cosmonaut Variety Hour, Saberspark. I also watch Lego Challenge, Just Too Good, MNR, and Brick Vault, and then for Geometry Dash, I've watched the whole gang. I'm subscribed to a lot of Geometry Dash, like Naswish, Gabs, subscribe to a lot of Geometry Dash, but like on a regular basis, I have a lot to watch from just my subscriptions alone. So yeah. And also, if you want a shout out, you can just beat my deformed children that are called the Questionable Surges. Garbage McGee is, can we get a face reveal? I swear I'm not something like Springtrap and I need to rip my face open to reveal a dead corpse inside. White person asks, what's your first vid? It's something with this little like, it's this little puffball with Google eyes and there's like F77 music or something. I think I enlisted it, but I uploaded that like back in 2016 or something. I don't know. It's just a kind of thing I just decided to do one day. And like the first real video would be my Shine layout, which I still would say is one of my best layouts that I've made and made public. So, not your question, a random googly eye puffball thing. Okay, these next 3 questions are from Funky Psycho. What got me into Geometry Dash? So, if we go back to about summer of 2017, so when I was in elementary school, we always went to the summer to basically like the after school program, but in the summer, I had some friends there, and a lot of kids had, because on Friday you were allowed to bring your electronics, so a lot of the kids had iPads and stuff and phones, and they were playing Geometry Dash, and I was like, can I have a try, to my friend? And he's like, I mean, sure. And I try it, and I'm like, this is hard. And also in that summer, I got my phone, which I still use to this day. So my phone like at least 3 years old, but I do not care. And basically, I now could play Geometry Dash on my phone without having to ask other people to play on the device, which I really liked. I progressed decently fast-ish. I mean, I got probably beat up to like Electroman in that summer, and I got all 10 coins. So that, for what got me into Geometry Dash, just friends at the after school summer program. What's your favorite game besides GD? Plants vs. Zombies. I really think that'll always be my favorite game. Plants vs. Zombies. It's always had a special place in my heart. It's just such a timeless game. Like, the graphics still look really good. I liked Plants vs. Zombies 2, but Plants vs. Zombies 1, oh my god, I think that will always be my favorite game. I really don't think there'll ever be a game that surpasses it. And this is before you had all the microtransactions. It was just, you paid like whatever it was, $10, $20 for it, and you have this pretty big game, and it's just, because it's relaxing, and it's also strategic. It's just, I don't know how to say it, but it's easily my favorite game of all time. So, another one from Funky Psycho. Do you have any plans for your next sub milestone? So I thought about this earlier, because I wrote all these down, and I honestly saw them. So I thought about this earlier, and I think for like 500 subs, not 100, not 200, not 300, but for 500 subs, a compilation of the best moments from the beginning in like whatever it was, October, September 2018, to whenever I hit that, a compilation of moments. I think that would be the best moments, like me beating like my Jawbreaker, Evil Synthesized, Coco Bello, stuff like that, and then just taking clips from streams like when I was doing Solar Circles, when Vex was talking about Little Johnny being spanked or something like that. That one was that's a highlight as well. Getting rated by Tech, that's definitely a highlight. It'll definitely take a long time to go through all the streams and stuff and get it all together, but I think for 500 subs it would be like a best moments compilation. And that's what I would do. So, from Psycho Funky, never heard of that guy, he asks, what's your favorite level in GD? I'm gonna do second favorite, and I'm gonna say like Belloc. Belloc or Freedom 08, both of them look really good. I've heard they're really fun, and they are levels I want to beat one day. And speaking of stuff like that, my level that I currently want to be my hardest is either Calculator Core or Kenos. Eventually, I want to do it before I would become college bound, which would be in about 4 years. So it's doable. But yeah, that would be like my second favorite level, and then the two levels that I want to be my hardest. And then from Sunky FICO, and what asks, what's my least favorite level in GD? Thinking about it, Water Castle. And then you're going to think, well, you had worst experience with Zero Nostalgist. Yes, but the decoration is not offensive. If I'm being honest, if done like well and not just spamming blocks everywhere, 1.0 style it's nice to look at. It's simplistic, it doesn't hurt your eyes. And not that I suffer from like the thing Nepesta has, but still, it's nice when you're playing a level that isn't a goddamn seizure for 3.5 minutes. It's nice. But Water Castle, the first like 30% or whatever the hell it was, is so much harder than the rest. It's still my second worst experience with a level. And it's still my second worst experience with the level. And it is ugly. It is dated. It is not good to look at. And so for that reason, I think I'd have to say Water Castle as my least favorite level, though Dear Nostalgist gets close, simply because of just how much I hated it. From Mew, do you have any plans to get 144 or 240 hertz in the future? I really don't know, because I don't really know that much about computers. I know like storage, and I know refresh rate, and I know frames per second. I don't know a lot of other stuff, and I'm not sure if I could just buy like a 240 hertz monitor and hook it up to my PC, and if it could run, or if there'd be a bunch of lag. I really don't know. But as it stands currently, I don't plan to get anything like 144 or 240, at least for like another year. I want to make a name for myself. I want to beat at least Quest for Perfection on 60 hertz. Will I do it? I don't know. Because then I would have beaten Extreme Demon on 60 hertz, and therefore, me being on 144, I would logically be better at the game. So as it stands, I want to beat Quest for Perfection on at least on 60, and then after that, maybe get 144, 240. But when you get like 144 and 240, it's not as special anymore. Because if you're a 60 hertz player and you beat something like Visible Ray, like you're one of the best players. But if you're 240 and you beat Visible Ray, yes, you're still a good player, but you're not some like genetic anomaly or something. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. So for getting 144 and 240, not for another year at the least, or until I beat Quest for Perfection, which maybe this year. I have no clue, really. I have no clue, but take each day as it comes. So, another question from you. When am I going to beat Vendetta by Zenfix GD? Now, Vendetta is an interesting level, because it's not like the worst level in existence, but it's not exactly fun. I don't know, maybe once I've done like something hard like Sunset Sandstorm, maybe I'll do Vendetta afterwards. I don't know, I'd probably do it after something much harder than it, so I wouldn't spend 13 days on it. Who knows, I still could spend 13 days on it, but I wouldn't want to do it as like, I don't know, jumping from like whatever the thing is, Night Party to Vendetta. I wouldn't do something like that. So then Roboboy asks, to repeat, why did I choose the name? BritDog. Okay. Singularity/DudeGuy09 asks, how do you make friends? Be rich. Seriously though, like, just be nice and find people that share common interests with you. And then finally, the last question from FICO Sunky. Have you watched anime? No, I haven't. I don't really plan to. Anime Anime just has this sound to me. It just, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. Just hearing anime. If it's in English, then I'm fine, but hearing like anime in like Japanese, I don't know, it just makes me uncomfortable. Just listening to it. And I don't think I could watch like an hour of it. It makes me uncomfortable. So no, I've not watched anime, and I swear, and I'm pretty sure you're not counting Pokemon, because I'm pretty sure everyone's seen Pokemon, but no, I have not watched anime in like the typical sense. I might watch like a couple episodes of maybe some things, but I honestly can say with a lot of confidence that I will probably not get into anime at all in my life. So, that was the 150 Q&A. Thank you just so much for 150 subscribers. I never thought I would be able to entertain like 150 or even just like 10 people with just me playing Geometry Dash. I never expected me to do this, and I made a bunch of really good friends like Spark, Vex, Funky, Yuri, Ethan, all of you guys, and me, all of you guys, I have met through just doing YouTube, and I've met these wonderful people like you and Luminaire and all the others. These are great people that I just never would have otherwise met if it hadn't been for me just doing YouTube. And I'm really thankful for that. I'm really thankful for all the support. As for the future, well, since the quarantine ain't gonna end anytime soon, I'm gonna still be grinding Future Funk, and I do have an important announcement. The last YouTube stream will be on my birthday, which is April 30th, which is a couple days away. I will probably still stream. I'll probably start to stream daily again, probably Wednesday. Let this video get some attention, get some views. But yes, the last YouTube stream will be on my birthday, April 30th. Then I will be moving to Twitch because I plan to do stuff like reviewing the Five Nights at Freddy's games, doing little skits. I plan to do stuff like that, and being categorized as a streamer on YouTube would hurt those videos. That would probably put a lot of effort into scripting, acting, editing. It would, and I would just not feel satisfied. So the last YouTube stream will be on my birthday. I will be moving to Twitch after that. However, like the me beating the completions of levels, any possible highlights, they'll still be uploaded to YouTube, the YouTube channel. I'll probably make most of my streams unlisted, I think, just so I can save them in the future for, like, as I said, that 500 best moments compilation. So yeah, I will be moving to Twitch for streaming, but I still will be trying to upload videos like once a week, maybe twice a week, once every bi-week. I'm not too sure how it will work out, but I do want to like prioritize making videos and restoring my status as a content creator under the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, I don't have much more to say. This video is getting quite long, so once again, thank you so much. And here's to another 150 subscribers. Peace.